special good morning to our seniors, the St. John Bosco High School class of 2018. Thank you for allowing me the honor of speaking with you. Congratulations. This is the culmination of 4 years of work, and for some of you, 4 years of very hard work. So enjoy this graduation time. It lasts 3 days. Get the most out of it. In less than 75 hours, you will be St. John Bosco alumni. This is truly a high honor. I would also like to congratulate you on your many achievements, many of which have been mentioned already this morning. A great number of you will graduate with honors, and quite a few of you will even graduate with a GPA of over 4.0. Well done. You have had success in athletics and all sports. No matter whether you won or lost, all of you athletes have worked hard to get better. On the other side of campus, our band, choir, and drumline did really well. Our artists were rightfully honored for the wonderful work they produced. And I had the good fortune to go to the theater and watch the plays where it was obvious that a lot of time and hard work were put in to make a good show. And I thoroughly enjoyed myself when I attended. Many of you worked countless hours to produce an excellent newspaper and yearbook for your classmates. And a lot of you were involved in so many Bosco clubs that they are too numerous to mention. Congratulations on all your success. And thank you for your effort in making Bosco a better place. As you know, St. John Bosco wanted his oratories to be a home, school, church, and playground, built on the pillars of reason, religion, and loving kindness. As I mentioned already, you have truly excelled in the school and playground aspects of the oratory with all your academic, athletic, and extracurricular success. But I have a feeling that Don Bosco himself would have focused just as much on the other two areas, home and church. Many of you have worked hard in these areas. As for the home aspect, I know many of you have made great friends, and if you are fortunate and circumstances allow it, some of them will be your friends for life. These are people you will continue to grow up and grow old with. You will share your relationships with these brothers you have made and rejoice with them over upcoming college degrees, weddings, children, job promotions, weddings of your own children, and future grandchildren. Most of you are not thinking of those things now. I know I wasn't when I graduated from here in 1970. But I am blessed. Yeah, it was a long time ago. But I am blessed that some of the people I have celebrated my life with are guys who were students with me at Bosco all those many years ago. I hope you will be as blessed. A number of you have also focused on the home aspect of the oratory by being big brothers. Many freshmen have been made to feel more welcome, comfortable, and at home due to your kindness and generosity with your time. Mr. Jaramillo has told me that 40 or 50 or more of you who took that ministry on will be greatly missed. A number of others of you have focused on the church aspect. Some of you had the guts to get up in front of all your peers and actually sing at school masses in the Bosco choir. Others of you did readings at the masses, and still others led daily morning prayer over a loudspeaker. Not a lot of high school students can overcome the fear of doing this, but many of you did. Others of you were Kairos leaders. Some of you volunteered to go to the Catholic Worker Soup Kitchen in downtown Los Angeles, many of you more than once. Other ministries the senior class was involved in included helping little children at summer day camps, tutoring after school at local grammar schools, including the We Care program at our Salesian sister school next door, St. Dominic Savio. Others were willing to get a needle stuck in their arms in order to donate blood to help people who needed it. And still others spent countless hours coaching little children in their communities in many different sports. Thank you to all of you for making a positive difference in our community and in our world. Please continue to do so. Your commencement is Saturday. To commence means to begin. Starting Saturday, you are beginning the rest of your life. Most of you are going to college, some to work, maybe some to the military. Wherever you are going and whatever you do your best. A few pieces of advice. Number one, let God be your friend. The New Testament is full of passages about God and love. In one of John's letters, he says, God is love. Be a loving person, and you will be happy. It sounds great, but in reality, being a loving person is not easy. True love is sacrificial and puts the other person first. And sacrifice and putting others first is difficult. And sometimes people will reject your caring love. In those moments, remember that God loves you no matter what, and continue to love. Number two, go to class. This will be a great temptation in college. You will have more freedom than you have ever had before. Most of your professors will not take roll. You will never get a tardy. There will be no Saturday school. The police will not arrest you for truancy. The colleges won't even send your grades to your parents. With this newfound freedom, many college students have fallen into the trap of not going to their classes. I highly recommend you not fall into that trap. You learn a lot just by being there. As Mr. Torrey reminded me a few days ago, half of success in life is just showing up. Number three, avoid this temptation. The credit card. Now that you are 18 years old, many companies will give you access to credit cards and tell you to buy now, pay later. The world is full of college students who are really struggling to get out of credit card debt. Please don't be one of those people. It is better to go with the buy now and pay now plan. If you want it and can't pay for it, work for it. I wish you two things in life: goals and hope. Studies continually show that people who have goals tend to be successful and those who don't are less successful. But be careful as you move toward your goals. Don't take shortcuts and don't hurt people. John Mackey, one of the greatest tight ends in NFL history, said the following during his Hall of Fame induction speech. He said that as he was growing up, his father always told him, monitor what you are becoming in the pursuit of your goals. Monitor what you are becoming in the pursuit of your goals. And be a hopeful person. Our country and our world really need hope at this time. Faith, hope, and love, as you know, are the three theological virtues. Hope and believe that you can do better things and make a better world, and you will be able to do so. I certainly believe we can do that if we follow Jesus' two greatest commandments. I think we know what they are, right? Love God with all your heart, mind, soul, and strength, and love your neighbor. You got it. Finally, to love others, serve them. I spoke earlier of the tremendous service some of you have been doing. Continue to look for those opportunities. That's how we get to heaven, right? After all, Jesus did say, if you want to get to heaven, we must feed the hungry, clothe the naked, visit the sick and in prison, and welcome the stranger. Serving others will lead you the right way. So seniors, I'd like to close the way I started. Have a great graduation weekend. You've earned it. Once a brave, always a brave. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Hastert. as Mr. Hastert moves on, in his position as a full-time faculty member, we want him to always understand that your life, your career as an educator has not ended. And with respect to that, as a school, we have some tokens of appreciation that we want to bestow upon Mr. Hastert here. We'll start today with a St. John Bosco High School lifetime courtesy card. And this card, Mr. Hastert, allows you to be a part of the Bosco community at any time, any place, any event, because we want you to be around still, even if you're not full-time faculty here, okay? So, on behalf of the community, thank you.